In this lesson we will learn about the design intent, which is very important to optimize the modeling in SolidWorks. Let's start. SolidWorks has several tools to perform the same task, enabling each user to define the way they work. So before creating a part, it is important to consider what is the best way to create it, which is defined as design intent. There are several important points to consider. For example, to model a part using as few features. Model for manufacturing sequence modeling in order to facilitate subsequent amendments. Finally, all this must be set before the beginning of the modeling, allowing you to choose the ideal profile for the job initiation. Note this part: before you start modeling, we need to define the design of intent, that is, what is our purpose or need this modeling? For example, if this part is used in assemblies, it is interesting that contains less features to lighten. However, there may be the need to exemplify the manufacturing sequence, if the part is cast or machined. Finally, we need to think before you set the initial profile. Let's start choosing the profile that contains the largest number of details, reducing the number of features needed to define the geometry. In the File part, in which we set up, we'll draw the sketch. In all of them the geometry is the same. However, for the part to be oriented correctly as the picture, we need to choose the right plan. Choose the right plan and the floating bar, we click on Sketch. With the aid of the line tool we profile, without worrying about the measures. Dimension is shown. We apply rounding to remove sharp edges. We apply the command revolving and is ready to play, with all the details and using only a feature. This is how to build it to exemplify the manufacturing sequence with material removal. Note that this form of modeling directly influences the creation of sketches. Design a solid cylinder and then make the necessary cuts. Accompany. Note that we use various features. We can also draw it by adding material. Note. In this mode also use several features. Again, the sketch is completely changed, therefore, the intention of the design must be defined before the start of the modeling. We can see the reconstruction time of each feature by accessing the Tools menu and the Feature Statistics command. This time influences a lot when working with large assemblies, so it's important to always analyze the design of intent before creating the parts. Other ways to control the drawing of intent are equations and settings, subjects to be studied further. We have seen in this class the importance of defining the drawing of intent before starting the modeling of the part in SolidWorks, thus maintaining the reasoning around the goal initially specified.